Welcome back to LAUSAC Open Distance Learning Lecture Series. SS2 Principle of Business Administration, Study Section 2, which says Marketing Function. In the previous study section, you were introduced to the human resource management, its functions, and difference between strategic human resource management and human resource management. So let's talk about this second study section, which is marketing function. Introduction. Many companies base their organizational structure on functional areas, which create different departments around these functions and assigning responsibilities according to employees' job title and experience. So, the learning has come for this study section. At the end of this study section, you should be able to define what is marketing. You should be able to discuss marketing communication process. You should be able to explain the categories of sales, promotion activities, and you should be able to discuss the marketing distribution channels. Let's discuss these one after the other. What do you understand by marketing? Marketing is one of the functional area or department in an organization that curates awareness for the firm products and motivates consumers to buy. Marketing is the act of curating, promoting, and delivering products and services to customers and businesses. And also, marketing activities involves the determination of products to produce, at what price to sell it, at place to sell it, and activities that will encourage the sales, that is the promotion. And all these for makeups to make the marketing mix, that is the 4 P's of marketing, which are the product, the place to sell it, the price to sell it, and the promotion, as in how to encourage those people to sell it. And also, marketing determines the product that the company introduces to the marketplace, often using marketing research surveys to determine what consumer needs or wants. So it helps the consumer to better align its strategies based on this marketing mix. That is the 4 P's of marketing. So what are the processes of market communication? It is very paramount to understand the process of marketing communication. Thus, the process is as follows. We have the sender, we have the encoding, the transfer mechanism, the feedback, we have the response, and decoding. So let's explain it one after the other. Source is also known as sender. The sender has a message to convey to the others, and it can be anyone from a brand manager in a major corporation to a salesperson in a smaller organization. At times, some celebrities are being used to endorse products as an act, which acts as a sender for that product. And also, source or sender can be direct or indirect. If it is a direct source, can be a sales person delivering a message about a product, while indirect source uses a well-known public figure to draw attention to that particular product. Why encode? The source encodes, translates the ideas into the message. For example, a brand manager decides to promote a new product. Why message? At the end of a target market, the marketer designs an effective message that will achieve the communication objectives. The receiver. The receiver is a person or group with whom the sender attempts to share the ideas with. And marketers want a response, that is, the reactions of the receivers after being exposed the message. And also the decoder. The receiver decodes or interprets the message. For a message to be decoded by the receiver the way it was intended by the sender. The sender and the receiver need to have common experience. That is, a major marketer has to be sensitive enough to intended the audience and also the noise. The noise interferes with or disrupts effective communication. This can include a poor television or a radio signals, and also the feedback. The feedback, which is the last one, is a monitoring and evaluation on how accurately the intended message is being received. And this can be done through a market research. And let's talk about the sales promotion. Sales promotion consists of activities that focus on stimulating consumer consumer purchasing at the point of sale and improving dealer effectiveness. Self-promotion activities, however, can be categorized into non-personal selling process and personal selling process. And this non-personal selling process can be further classified into the following. The point of purchase advertising, that is, it includes display and demonstration that seek to promote the products at a time and place closely associated with the actual decision to buy. And we have special advertising. This type of sale promotion is a medium that uses usefulness articles to carry the advertiser's name, the address, the advertising messages to reach that particular target customers. And we have other categories. The other categories contain the samples, the premiums, the deals, the rebates, and loyalty programs. Why the personal selling is when a seller directly sells directly or face to face with a potential buyer or a customer. And the personal selling involves 7 steps, and it includes prospecting, approach, presentation, demonstration, handling objectives, closing, and follow up. You will see this discussion in your study guide. Let's talk about definition of advertising. Advertising is the personal or non-personal communication of information, usually paid for and usually persuasive in nature, about the products, the services, or the ideas by identified sponsors through the various major factors to be considered. And there are major factors to be considered when preparing an advertisement. And it includes the creativity of that thing that's being advertised, the continuity with the past advertisements, and possible association with company products. And there are different type of product advertisements. You can see that one in your study materials. Meaning of distribution channels. A distribution channel is necessary to get a product moved from a manufacturer to the final product. And a channel is a part used to transmit the message. And also the marketing distribution channels are manufacturers, the wholesalers, the retailer, and the consumer. That is, the market distribution channels are the manufacturer, now from the manufacturer down to the wholesalers, from the wholesaler down to the retailer, and from the retailer down to the consumers. An example of marketing distribution channels are, we have the television. You can advertise your goods on television, on radio, through the magazine, through direct mail, like your emails addresses. They can send some advertisement messages there, through internet and outdoor advertising. So these are the examples of marketing distribution channels. And the channels for market distribution are manufacturer, the wholesalers, the retailers, and the consumers. Thanks for listening.